Evening, everybody. Welcome back to Into the Veil. I'm your host, Rachel, and we are out here experimenting with SLS. And basically it detects energetic, I don't know, can you see that on your screen?
Yeah.
Energetic movement. So the white dots are going to be
basically the head.
Right, usually eyes, ears, that kind of thing. And then there'll be white dots where the limbs connect. But we were noticing these energies just dancing in this particular spot, and we don't get it just everywhere.
Anytime you see anything interesting on it, just hit the big white button there on the right corner and you can take a screenshot of it and we can add it to the video.
Alright. So this has several.
Yeah, let's go ahead and snap some pictures of it and we'll
Try and hold still for a second.
They're not going to hold still. They're vibrating at such a high rate that they're going to be moving like crazy.
Something about this particular tree.
It's this spot right here around all these arches. This is that one arch that,
yes,
that buzzed up to 200 and something on the EMF meter.
Wow.
Try not to blind you with the light in your face, but trying to show the camera as well.
I don't know if we should try another spot.
Well, let's go on up.
Okay. Alright, everybody, we were having some difficulty with the camera lights and glare on the screen to show you the SLS, and we were picking up some pretty good energies the other night, but we thought that we'd try to give it a little more light and hopefully less glare for you to see it again. We also had an energy that we picked up coming off the side of a tree, and it was like a glow. I don't know if I would quite call it an orb.
Yeah,
but it was.
After we got up to the house and was in the backyard, you could see a glow off the side of the tree. So I took the IR camera and snapped a few pictures of it. And as I enlarged it, you could see what looks like a tree tree imp or some kind of a tree spirit coming off the tree.
And didn't really feel dangerous to us, but at the same time we couldn't clearly identify what it was because it's not something we've worked with or seen before. So we'll be looking at that a little harder.
I see some things dancing around on that now, so
let's see if I can get a good spot here. So with SLS,
I'm going to come around your other side because the glare on it is still hard to work with.
Tell me when I get a good angle and hopefully get something in it. So you'll notice we don't get activity everywhere.
Yeah, there's a lot of empty space on it, but when it picks up, it really picks up. Let's move on over here and take a look. But there's still some things to work out with at the sensitivity levels. If they're up too high, you'll get false readings where it just picks up a stick image or something off of the actual tree. But when they just materialize out of nothing and start moving around, we had one earlier that was literally walking across the woods that looked like it was probably 4 foot tall.
Something trying to change the angle on you too much.
That one looks like it's just flagging off of that tree trunk, so move on up just a little bit. But we thought it would be an interesting thing to experiment and play around with. Maybe we get all of the features on it figured out and smoothed out. We'll
There's a little bit of something going on there. Right there, and I don't want to move. Okay, so right there, if we watch, if I can get it to pick up again, it was extremely tall and wide. Oh, come on. There, whoop. And what I'm thinking is, even if the big guys are in a cloaked form, it might pick up on the energy signature. I don't know if I'm going to catch it again.
It's one of the hazards of trying it out in the woods, is because there's so many things that it can false flag on. But then again, there's so many things that are moving around.
There's several. If it was just one line or something like that, I wouldn't think too much of it, but there's actually a few.
If you get closer toward that, see what it does. Does it move away from the camera, or?
It's still on that tree. I'm trying to see which tree it's in. This one right here.
That one, I believe, is just off of that tree trunk. Go on forward another 15 or 20 yards. About stepped in that one. So then it makes you wonder, when you see it and you walk up closer toward it and they disappear, was it a false reading, or was it actually an energetic form moving through there?
Exactly. I'm just scanning over this way a minute. So here, there's like 2 or 3. Let's see if I can catch them again. Come on. Interestingly enough, some are way up in the trees and some are ground level.
That was my next question. If you point it upward, does it do anything different? Just the other night they were up higher in the treetops.
And what fascinates me is if it was just about sticks or something like this, I would think that everything that was a stick would pick up
a reading.
Something.
Yeah.
Right there.
Well, that's right over there.
Let's see.
That brush pile, isn't it? Or where that tree is leaning into that.
Let me see.
Now it's gone.
There's still like signature coming up at the roots, which is weird. And trust me when I tell you, we're still learning about some of this ourselves. But I thought it was really awesome. Right there, it's picking it.
Well, let's move on down into the bottom there.
I'm going to turn and just scan that way for a second. Here's right here. I don't know if I can get a picture, but they're all over the place.
That's right back where that big group of arches and stuff are at.
That's where we were getting all that activity then a couple nights ago.
I'll head over there toward those and let's see if anything gets a little more outstanding with it. Alright, so there they are, and they're literally right under the arches.
Wow.
That's right, underneath those arches.
Yep. I see at least 1, 2, 3.
4 of them.
I'm saying half a dozen because there's 2 heads like there. That one looks like he's doing a jig on the left. Wow.
Walk up a little closer to it.
Let's see if I can share them all.
Well, that's kind of what I'm curious to see, is if they dissipate when we get close to it. Absolutely. They're gone.
Like I'll see little flashes. Like they're hiding.
Uh-huh.
Oh, come on, guys. That's exactly what it did.
Well,
it's like, here they come.
If it was a false reading off limbs, it would be reading it even.
There's one right in front of me. Oh my gosh. Where you at?
I just went into that big tree.
Right back there.
Right back there.
But it was really close. It was like right here. And then it was back there that quick.
Okay, so we've got that group of arches that are starting there. You see anything coming up on it yet?
Come on, show yourself. I'm getting something that's picking up, but it's not really got a form.
Yeah.
Right there.
A little
This
one
little-
to run through. That's...
But that's what I don't understand is, like right here, okay?
Yeah.
It's picking up all these dots, but look at all these other things that it should be picking up if it's
Right.
about the shape of it.
Yeah, if it was just because it was brush or twigs, it would be picking up on everything.
And that's a little tiny form. That's got the green lines. You can barely see them. I can see them from where
Looks
I
like
am
it's
here.
what, about 18 inches tall?
Maybe. I'm trying to see what that's pointing at me. It's right behind this
Well,
on the right. We're coming to get you.
right there is that little tiny arch that's only about
I'm thinking
6.5 foot. There, it's moved back.
there's one over here. Oh. Catch him. Some of these guys are like catching the wind. I don't know, but that's pretty fascinating.
To your right, just a little bit underneath that arch.
I didn't even get there and I was already picking up. I'm not moving. These are taller. Wow.
Well, I have a prediction to make. If I wake up and I don't find her or the phone in the house, it's because she's out here wandering around in the woods.
Me? It's really intriguing.
Alright, can you see all the way back the way I'm pointing the camera?
Let's see.
There's the big X back in there against that tree, and another big arch that's back in behind it. I was
Right here to the
curious
left.
if anything.
It's over here that it's picking up. Foot and twits. Come on.
Point up just a little bit toward the top of the trees, not the very top, but halfway up.
Right. Oh, I don't dare move. You see it?
Yeah, it was hanging on the side of the tree.
There's two there. At least. Wow.
That's fairly large one there.
Yeah.
I'd say, what, 8-9 foot long?
Yeah, I'm wondering if... trying to see where that's at exactly.
Well, I'm looking right
It's
where
right here in front of this small green tree.
big pine right back there behind it.
Wow. So,
gifting tree is off to your right just a little bit. We'll walk over that way and check it out, and then I think we'll be about out of daylight to work with.
winter is not our friend. We're having some difficulties trying to get enough daylight. If you hear a big ka-thunk, it's me because I'm trying to look at this and walk through here at the same time.
Just
big old log in front of me.
Happened to think we didn't bring anything out here with us except the cameras. The big guys are probably going to wonder what's up.
Yeah.
Alright, well, take a look around, see if you spot anything.
Now look. Here's the gifting tree.
Yeah.
Look at this. Whatever's going on over there energetically, it doesn't have the form. This one, but none of the others. One back here. That's where the other gifting tree is, though.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a form. It's like they're standing sideways. Come on, do it again.
Hard to get all of them in the screen because there's one on the far left of that as well.
Do you want me to turn sideways with it?
Well, just turn a little to your left. I wanted to see what kept popping up right there, but it's gone now.
Oh, and there's one close here somewhere. It's really cool, and it's only right there.
Hang some bacon strips and sardines on you and let you walk over there, see
right?
if it... Hello, goose.
Hey, goose.
See if it follows you through the woods.
Well, I guess you could hold it. I could walk that way and see if anything follows me. Those orbs were following me around that one day.
Alright, just walk over toward the... And of course, you can see her outline in it big time, but... to explain it to her when she walks back over here. If I yell, I'll blow everybody's eardrums out. They've all moved off to the sides around her. As soon as you got over there, they all dissipated to either side of you. And then once you got back up here, then that one came back.
Okay, so we're almost out of daylight. We'll probably play around with this some more and see if we could get one to stay put. I would try to I would try to like put a hand out or do something just to see if it responded. But
might set it up on the tripod and just have you sit on the log and see if one walks to there. That would be cool to try.
So a little patience, perseverance, we might be able to get little more detail for you.
Like trying to catch lightning with a butterfly net.
But I think it's fascinating. I think it's important for all of us to realize how much energy is in the woods.
Around us constantly.
That we can't really see, so to speak. But we thought we'd share. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like, share, and subscribe, and come back for some more of the odd, unusual,
just flat out
fanciful,
weird.
flat out weird things of Into the Veil. Thank you. Have a great night, and we'll see you soon.